Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're fine. We are on page 51, a página 51 e a página 50. A gente tem ali o vocabulário, né? A gente tem algumas figuras, como a menina com gato, uma reunião de família, o pessoal fazendo yoga no parque, né? Coisa de gente chique que tem tempo. Meditação. Peraí, deixa eu regular aqui. Acho que não. Tô torta. Ficou torta. Daí a gente tem uma menina ali com um diário e a gente tem uma roda de conversa de amigos. Daí a gente tem ali, first move, number 1. Then we have the vocabulary and you have to match, okay, to put the number into the vocabulary. Do yoga, hang out with your friends, spend time with your family, write a journal. O que é write a journal? Você escrever um diário, sabe? Tem um caderno? Eu tenho. Meu. It's really relaxing because it's a little bit addictive. So, and then we have play with a pet. Of course, that do yoga is number 3. Let it be hang out with your friends is number 5. Spend time with your family, of course, is number 2. Write a journal is, of course, number 4. And play with your pet is number 1. Okay? So, do you do any of these things to relax? Você faz alguma dessas coisas para relaxar? Which one? For example, me. I do everything here. I don't do yoga because I don't have patience for that. But there are some kind of meditations that I enjoy it, you know? Eu gosto de meditar, tem umas meditações guiadas no YouTube. I like it sometimes to control the anxiety, para controlar a ansiedade é bom pra mim. And I like dancing too, to relieve the stress. Which of them do you find most effective to help you to relax? Qual que você acha mais eficaz para te ajudar a relaxar? And why? Por quê? What other things do you like to do in your free time to unwind? O que você gosta de fazer no seu tempo livre, you know, para esvaziar a cabeça, to unwind? For example, I like drawing, painting, watercolor, taking picture, watching videos on internet, looking for stuff in Pinterest, paint the wall. Isso é uma ideia legal, gente, para vocês fazerem. Dar uma mudada na casa de vocês, change your house a little bit. To change the environment that you are. Acabou minha memória um pouquinho. That is a nice option, okay? So, answer me in the activities. Mande as respostas lá para teacher no activities about these questions of number 2, okay? What do you do to relax? Bye!
Got stress? With 75% of adults reporting moderate to high levels of stress in the past month, there has to be a solution. So, what are the best scientific methods to deal with stress and anxiety? How can you genuinely relax your mind and body? They say laughter is the best medicine. Turns out it's also the stress medicine. When we laugh, our oxygen intake increases, stimulating the release of endorphins. Studies even show that simply waiting to see a funny movie can increase beta endorphin levels by 27% and decrease stress hormone levels in the bloodstream. After a hilarious film, participants had lower levels of the stress hormone chromogranin A in their saliva. And while you're at the movies, why not make out with someone? It decreases cortisol and increases oxytocin from the pituitary gland in the brain, creating feelings of attachment, bonding, contentment, and security. Study participants who kissed their partners regularly over 6 weeks had lower blood cholesterol levels. Of course, some chewing gum might help your breath, but a Japanese study also found that those who chewed twice a day for 2 weeks increased their feelings of well-being. Other study participants who chewed gum while being subjected to a stress-inducing task also showed lower levels of cortisol in their saliva than those who didn't have gum. And not because of the ingredients in the gum, but simply from the act of chewing, known as mastication. This repetitive motion is directly related to increased activity in the cerebral area of the brain and relaxation. Time spent in nature or even a simple houseplant can lower stress levels too. In 1982, the Japanese government started a Shinrin-yoku or forest bathing campaign promoting the benefits of spending time in the forest for this purpose. In just one short visit to the forest, cortisol levels, heart rate, and blood pressure have all been shown to decrease. Even hospital patients who have a view of nature tend to have better pain tolerance and faster recovery rates compared to those who faced only a blank wall. Speaking of leaves, even though relaxation from tea may simply be a placebo, it turns out that the anticipation of a ritual linked with relaxing emotions may very well be a self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, if you're mentally preparing yourself to relax with your favorite calming tea or relaxing scented oils, our brain is primed to slow down and can actually influence well-being. The amygdala in the brain is responsible for emotional control and is directly connected to our olfactory system. Inhaling a candle scent reminiscent of a happy childhood time, like warm apple pie, may very well help us relive those memories, creating a better mood. Music can have a similar effect. Songs with 60 to 80 beats per minute but no lyrics have been shown to reduce stress even in patients who have undergone various types of surgeries. And if you can get or be near a pet, do it. Having a dog correlates to lower scores on anxiety tests, 12% compared to 21% for those without one. And being in the presence of a friendly dog has been shown to lower cortisol levels and increase oxytocin. Finally, some people relax and focus by fidgeting, which is why we made another video on fidget spinners, the new toy craze, and whether or not they actually work. Head over to that video by clicking the screen or using the link in the description. And subscribe for more weekly science videos every Thursday.